performance at the U23 AFCON. But then tell me, how did it all go for you from the qualifiers?
First off, I'll give thanks to the Almighty God and the fans, the supporters who supported the Black Meteors team. The tournament, it was not easy at the tournament. From the start of the preparation to the end of the tournament, it was not easy at all. You see, we call like 28, 29 players, and everybody wants to show that he's ready for the tournament or he's ready to play for the country. So it was not easy.
So you played, as part of your campaign, you played 2 games in Egypt, where you played the under-23 side, and then you played Zamalek. In the Zamalek game was what probably got people talking about you, because you scored a hat-trick against Zamalek.
Yeah.
By doing so, you were the first national team player to, since Jordan Ayew scored ahead of the 2014 World Cup, and I'm sure most of us were eager. How did you feel knowing that probably this hat-trick means a lot for you?
Probably this hat-trick means a lot for me because, as I said, from the start of the preparation, it was not easy. And you have to do something that the coach will know that you are ready for the tournament. So, you play against Egypt U23, and the coach divided the team into 2. So he said this team is going to play for the first game, which is Egypt U23 game, and Zamalek game. So everybody wants to show what he have. So at that game, I was highly determined to score more goals, not 1, not 2, not 3. And I wanted to score like 4 or 5 goals, but hat-trick is what I got. So
then we head into the tournament. Everyone was looking forward to probably Emmanuel Yeboah starting the first game, and we saw the team sheet. Tada, Emmanuel is on the bench. Did that hurt your mentality for the tournament or for the game?
no, it doesn't affect me at all because every coach have his style of play and his tactics. So the coach know that, if I have Emmanuel Yeboah and as he starts from bench, maybe he will do something special for me. So I have to start him from bench. So it's the coach decision.
Then again, on the first game, even before we played it, Asamajan has sent a tweet out there that this boy, watch him out. Did that also put pressure on your head? Did it give you that reminder that because Asamajan has tweeted about me, I needed to do something for myself at the tournament?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't put any pressure on me. It gave me motivation and encouragement to do something at the tournament. It doesn't give me pressure again at all.
You came from the bench. It was what we will all term as a super sub performance, because you come onto the scene, you give an assist, and then you go on to score 2 goals, winning the Man of the Match award. How was the feeling like?
Oh, it was not easy, That award was my first CAF award.
What's the moment? Do you have it here?
Yeah, I need to.
Came into the goal, grabbed an assist, and then scored twice as we won 3-2. But how did you feel when it came out that you had been named the Man of the Match?
I feel so excited at that time, and I don't know how to explain my feelings at that time because, you start from bench and you came in to make surprise or do surprise. So the feeling was so excited.
Would you say conceding 2 late goals against Congo, was a bit of something that dampened the spirits in camp, even knowing that it was the first game? Did it really have an effect on you?
Of course, yes, because considering that 2 goals affect us a lot. Because if you won that game like 3-0 and Morocco beat us 5-1, we have a chance to qualify for the next stage. Because we considered that 2 goals and Morocco beat us 5, that's why we came home.
After an excellent game in the first game, coming off the bench, you came in the second game, and then you were handed the starting role because Ghanaians were rooting for you. Did it again put pressure on you, knowing that you have to repeat what you had done previously?
Yes, of course, because I scored 2 goals and 1 assist at the first game. And starting the game, everybody is expecting something from you. So that will give you a little bit pressure.
The last game was probably something Ghanaians felt could have easily achieved the results we wanted, because we knew Guinea needed a draw. We knew we had to take to get a win. We didn't start the game well, obviously. In fact, for most part of the game, we didn't play to our rhythm. It was a non-starter for a conversation. But then we managed to get the opening goal, and then we concede once again, which puts us under pressure. After the game, what was the mood in camp?
Oh, everybody was disappointed because we wanted to qualify to the next stage and qualify to the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. But we couldn't make it, so everybody was disappointed, especially me.
What would you single out yourself?
Because I wanted to play at Olympic Games and make history, so that's why I was so disappointed.
Asamajan came out to tweet about some of the players in the team. What do you think on the day went wrong for Ghana?
Of course, yes, because we scored the first goal and they equalized the goal at the late hour of the game. So maybe that's why he's saying that. Or I don't know what he saw. So.
All right. So for Emmanuel Yeboah, the tournament is over. Obviously, you still are in the race for the top scorer award. How will you rate your performance in general, and then what is your next target in terms of the national team?
Sometimes you play a game and you say, oh, this game I played it well, but the fans will say, oh, today you didn't do anything. So I cannot rate myself. I leave it to the supporters or the fans. So, and I expect to achieve more and score more goals for Ghana national team as well.
With the performance at the AFCON, would you say you have disappointed Ghanaians?
Of course, yes.
Why do you say you have disappointed Ghanaians?
Because they put their belief or they put their support in the team, and they was praying for us to qualify for Olympic Games, but we couldn't make it to the Olympic Games.
You come at a perfect time where the national team seems to be lacking a typical number 9. Will Emmanuel Yeboah feel very ready for? Will you feel ready for the next national team assignment that comes up? If Chris Hughton should name a Black Star squad today, and then decides Emmanuel Yeboah is in the squad, would you feel you are ready for the task? And why do you feel you are ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready because I have played Europa Champions League, Europa Conference League, and Europa League as well. So, and everywhere there is pressure. So it's not only Black Star that they have pressure. Even in your club side, there is pressure there. So I know there is pressure in Black Star or at the Black Star camp, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go to your club side. You play for CFR Cluj, one of the biggest clubs in Romania, if not the biggest. Tell me how you've settled in at Romania, and what has been your challenges?
It's discipline, hard working, and prayers. Because as a player, you have to work hard. You have to be disciplined and work hard also.
You mentioned that you've had an opportunity to play in the European competitions, the Europa League, the Champions League, and then the Conference League as well. What is the feeling playing in a domestic league, like you are playing in the Romanian league, and then moving to Europe where you get to be watched by thousands?
I played Europa League, like European competition before playing the domestic league, because we played qualifiers for the Champions League before starting our normal league.
What is the feeling like playing in these competitions?
It was a dream come true, because I wanted to play in Champions League or any European league like that. So I was feeling so excited.
let me take you to Europe again, because after this performance, obviously, this performance with the Black Meteors, obviously you'll be rooting for a higher level. What is the plan for Emmanuel Yeboah? What is your next plan?
I don't have plan, but I want to play for a bigger club or a big team in future. I'm playing for a big team, but I want to play in biggest club in the world.
As a player coming up, who are your role models? Who did you grow up watching? And what do you think you can learn from their game?
Asamoah Gyan and Robert Lewandowski.
Why these two?
Because each of them, everyone have a style of play. And I think putting them together will help me a lot.
Emmanuel, we've in the last 2 weeks, we've seen people criticize the performance of the national teams. In your own way, what would you suggest the national teams will have to do if they are to win back, obviously, the support of Ghanaians?
We have to work hard, play all our hearts out for the nation to win trophies or go far at every tournament that we invite us to come to play for the nation.
Tell me about
how I started from.
No, tell me about from young apostles to moving to.
Yes, I know my team now. My trauma. I was saying my team. Until how I started now. I started from Joya Nkwanta FC and later joined Young Apostles, and Young Apostles transferred me to Europe, to Ferre Cluj.
So what's the relationship between yourself and Inimado?
It's like a father and a son. It's like father and son, because he take me as a son and I take him as my father.
All right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very best in the season ahead.